Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's check out some short trades that we had in crude this afternoon. Crude in the morning had actually made a push up. This is our 30-minute chart, and crude had pushed up and it ran right up into the 50 EMA. And you could see that the 50 EMA was providing stiff resistance. We went up here, hit it here, just missed it, hit it again, hit it again, hit it again. Right here, we actually triggered a bull flag, went up there into the 50 EMA, found resistance, and this ended up becoming a failed bull flag. This flag actually failed underneath 33.64. Then crude left this really bearish bar. We had this topping tail. The body of the bar, the entire body was all selling, and we triggered it to the downside. So at this point, we're just looking for short trades in crude. The 5 and the 13 are starting to cross to the downside. We're underneath the 50 EMA. We're underneath the 200 EMA. We're underneath the cloud. Momentum has crossed to the downside. Everything is saying look for short setups in crude. And that's what we ended up getting. Right here on our Unirenko chart, we had two really nice continuation trades in crude. You can see that crude was in a downtrend at this point. It had already triggered that failed bear flag, was moving lower. You can see lower highs, lower lows. And then we set up this nice slow line zero touch out of the cloud right here. Again, slow line zero touch is the slow line on MQ momentum. It had made a reset back to the zero line. See where it crossed underneath, pulled back up to the zero line. The zero line is the line that the histograms are moving above and below, and this gives us a nice momentum reset so that we have plenty of room for momentum to accelerate our trade to the downside. We get short on here because, again, we're already working within the context of a failed bull flag. We know on 30-minute chart that failed bullish often turns bearish. Our trend was down, lower highs, lower lows, slow line zero touch out of the cloud, got a nice push down, good for 3 targets off on our first trade. Got the pullback, got another continuation wick off the 34. This is the 34 EMA. You know, this is also another one of our favorite setups. We like continuation trades off the 34 when we're in a downtrend and we have 30-minute confirmation. So we get our wick off the 34 right here. Another decent momentum reset. This was a fast line. This magenta arrow right here is indicating that the fast line on MQ momentum had come up, made a zero touch. So we had another decent momentum reset, again giving us plenty of room for momentum to accelerate our trade in our direction. And we did get a really nice push to the downside. This trade would have been good for potentially as many as 60 ticks to the downside, depending on how you managed it, at least $600 per contract. So a couple nice setups in crude with nice 30-minute confirmation to the short side.